Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Jeff Cody with NextBridge Home Solutions. I'm just leaving, looking at a property, and want to talk about this one a little bit. It's super interesting. In Fort Myers, down Island Park Road, if you know where that's at. It's a really interesting condo community, and got some great amenities, great neighbors. People love living there, and I saw this one because it was a foreclosure, and we buy foreclosures. We buy homes that need a ton of work, and we're buying all over Southwest Florida. So this one in particular, like I said, was a 2-bedroom condo. It had flooded, I think, probably a couple of years ago. There was a big flood that came through during one of the big storms, and they had ripped out all the drywall. They had ripped out all the appliances, all the flooring. This thing is basically gutted, and it's been sitting there. And I don't know if it was from 4 years ago, from that big flood, or if it was something more recent. But long story short, this foreclosure is actually on the MLS, and but it's totally gutted. And so the challenge with something like that, if you have a property that's like that, and I've been in flooding situations in the past, and it's really difficult because you have to replace everything. You can't just you can't leave the drywall, you can't leave the flooring and all that. So it's a really challenging situation. It costs a lot of money. So I think what happened here is they started doing the work to renovate and rehab after the flood, and they just couldn't get through all of it. So now what happens is they get foreclosed on, and the bank or whoever holds the note at this time, I think it was a private individual, foreclosed on the house, and somebody's got to come and buy that, fix it up, and make it usable again. So the problem with that situation is the bank is not going to lend on a property like that is uninhabitable. So you need somebody that has the funds to be able to come in, buy the property with cash. No bank is gonna loan money on a house like that, and it's gonna take a ton of money. It's probably gonna take 50 grand for this 1,000 square foot 2-bedroom condo to fix. And so yeah, it's really challenging in a situation like that. So I would just say, if you or somebody is in a situation like that where you have a property that's in really bad disrepair, we've seen hoarder houses where they're just loaded with junk. Those sort of properties, even in a hot market like we're in this is summer of 2021, even in a hot market like that, a lot of times you're not going to have buyers be able to get a loan on the property if it's in too bad of disrepair, or it's going to take so much time and effort and money to get it back up and running in a manner that you could list it on the MLS. A lot of people just can't do that, and so that's where investors like myself, who are cash home buyers, come in, and we can buy your house with cash. We're buying houses with cash in Florida, primarily Southwest Florida, so Lee County, Collier County, Charlotte County. Because we can come in, pay cash for the property, we can fix it up. We can either then rent it, or we might just try and resell it. But the good thing for an owner or somebody that has maybe inherited this property is that they don't have to worry about that. We can come in, we can close really quickly, 2 weeks, sometimes even a little bit more, but we can really work on your timeline. And you just take what you need. If there are things in the house, take what you need and leave the rest. We'll remove all the junk. We'll do all the repairs. You don't have to worry about fixing all that, all the flood damage or other types of damage that there might be. So if you're in that situation, you need some help with a property that's really in a bad state right now, or you just need to sell quickly. You know, even in a hot market like we're in today, it's going to take a minimum closing time, you know, probably 30 days, depending on the bank. I've heard some stories now where people aren't able to get the loans just because the appraisal value is not there. So again, you know, you might list it, you might think you have a sale, and then it falls through. Whereas if we come in, make you an offer, and we can come to an agreement, we're going to close quickly in a matter of a couple of weeks. So again, if you need assistance with a house here in Southwest Florida, we're buying homes all the time, regardless of what state they're in. So if they need a lot of repairs, that's a perfect property for us. So again, if you need any help, let us know. You can go to iBuyHomesInSWFL.com, iBuyHomesInSouthwestFlorida.com. You can also call me, 239-244-2474. Again, it's Jeff with NextBridge Home Solutions. Talk to you soon.